This is a 2-pack of Vevor underbed storage containers. Now, full disclosure, they sent these to me for free, but the opinions in this video are my own. All right, here's the box they came in. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. And here we go. Looks like there's basically no packaging material, but it really doesn't need any. Then inside one of the boxes, looks like there's a user manual, some handles, and some wheels. These handles kind of just snap into place. And then flipping this thing over, we can take all these little wheels and pop them into place. And I will note that all these slots for the wheels let you put them either this way or this way, which is pretty cool because you can choose which direction you want these to roll. And there's 6 rollers on the bottom of each container, which provides pretty even support across the whole bottom. And then on top, you can see each one has 6 handles, which securely tightens down the lid. Nice and easy to pop off as well when you're ready to open these up. And a really cool feature I like about these containers specifically is that the lids are kind of hinged in the center, so you can pull these out halfway from under your bed and open them up. The wheels on the bottom seem to work pretty well. They roll nice and smoothly and don't scrape your floor, so that's nice. That being said, it's not perfect because they do have to have a sort of bump out, which makes the bottom not completely flat. It might be a deal breaker, but for me personally, it is not. Anyway, these are pretty tough boxes. I mean, I wouldn't stand on them, but they'll hold their own. I'd feel fine putting maybe 50 to 100 pounds in here. That being said, keep in mind if you are filling these full of something like books or something that's just really heavy, then the wheels really aren't going to be doing too much work because the plastic will flex and still slide on the floor. But anyway, for some quick measurements, these are about 5 3/4 inches tall, just over 20 inches wide, and just under 40 inches long. If there's space under your bed, you can stack these 2 tall, and that'll come out to just about 11.5 inches tall. On most bed frames, you won't be able to do this, but there are some that make this possible. I'm starting to fill this thing up so I can slide it under my bed here, and it's actually the perfect size to fit these standard Sterilite boxes. I just have a whole bunch that are filled up with Lego. You can fit 4 of them just about side by side, and then there's a little bit of space in between them, which works out pretty well for me because I also have some smaller containers and some Ziploc bags. And as you can see, it slides right under my bed frame. Looks like I hit something, but there we go. And then when I'm ready to pull something out, super easy, it just rolls right out. I can unlock a couple of these handles and then open half of it up. So yeah, overall, I'm super happy with these containers. I really like how they open up halfway, and the rollers are pretty nice as well. The only real downside, which I mentioned before, is that the rollers bump into the box, so the bottom isn't completely flat. But if you're using this for something like, say, toys or blankets, or just something that can fit around the wheels, then these are great.